Happy Advent, everybody! I trust that those of you who are regular Peace Mennonite participants got your Advent package sometime over the last few days. Unless you live in Canada, you'll have to wait a while for the mail to get there. And I want to thank folks who helped pack these and deliver these. It was a labor of love. Katie and Nora and Andrea and Anne and Grace and I all put them together, and then our coordinating committee and some folks from the worship team delivered them. Again, we had Katie and Andrea and Anne and Jill and Sonia and Roberta Rentz. And I think that's everyone who helped with the delivery. So thank you. I just wanted to take a few minutes to go through the package with you all so you know what is in here. So for those who requested it, and for a few of you who didn't request but we know have participated in the past, we stuck our Holden Evening Prayer booklets in here. Our booklets are getting kind of old and tattered, so you're certainly welcome to bring them back to church when the time comes that we're coming back to church, but if they get lost or forgotten, it's not a big deal because we need to get new ones anyway. But our Holden Evening Prayer service will be not this coming Wednesday, but the next Wednesday, and there'll be information about that in our announcements. We have these lovely bookmarks that Miss Nora put in everyone's bag that are from the Peace and Justice Committee. They've chosen the willow as our holiday giving project this year, so there's information about the willow and then about how to give to them this season, and it's on all online options this year. We have, ta-da, the 2021 Peace Mennonite Directory. Lavon sent out an electronic directory earlier in the year, but I know many of you like to have it in paper form. So this will be nice to have going into the new year. We have a paper Advent wreath. You may have something nicer, more creative you want to do for your Advent wreath at home, but this is a simple thing you can use. Maybe color it today during the service as you're listening to music, listening to my sermon, whatever. It has a simple prayer for each week, a place to put candles for each of the 4 Sundays of Advent, and the Christ candle there in the middle. So that is for you if you would like to use it. There's also an Advent, a devotional book. This is writings that I've done over the years, some sermon excerpts, some blog posts, Monday through Thursday writings, and then a Friday blessing that I wrote new just for this. My hope is that maybe these writings will help you stay focused and grounded in the season of Advent rather than getting dragged into the hecticness and all the materialism of the season. We can do that fun stuff too, but we want to observe Advent as we move towards Christmas this year. And I hope that this devotional book helps you do that. I am super excited, a little recipe booklet from our social committee. So from Rosie and Becky, thank you so much. I don't know about in your household. In my household, one of the things we're most sad about with COVID Christmas is that we will not have the open house at Rob and Rosie's this year. But I do believe Rosie has put some recipes of some of the things that she would make for her open house in this little festive booklet. So you can enjoy recipes from the social committee. If you have kids or teenagers in your house, you will have a little stocking. You can hang it on the tree and save it for Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. You can give it to them now, whatever you'd like to do, but it's just a little something thinking about our kids and our youth in the church during this season. You should have I don't actually have one in my bag, but you should have a little Christmas card with a note from either me or your ministry team person on there. So I encourage you to read that, and thanks to those who spent a lot of time writing notes for folks. If you live in the United States, you will have seed packet in your packet. And these are seeds from our zinnias that were at church, lovingly dried and packaged by Anne. I think they took up a large table in her house for a few days drying out. And there's instructions on here how to plant them. So thanks to our gardening folks for zinnias and for these seeds. And last but not least, you should have a little packet that is for Christmas Eve. I don't have candles in my bag. You also have tea light candles, I hope. 3 blue ones and a pink one that you can put on your Advent wreath that we'll be lighting each week. And I do encourage you to light them as we do the candle lighting as part of the service. I encourage you to light your candles as well. And last but not least, we have these packets that are for Christmas Eve worship. We will worship together on Zoom on Christmas Eve, and we will open these packets at the beginning of that service, and it includes things that we will use during the service. So if you're not able to join us on Christmas Eve, you are welcome to open these on your own time on Christmas Eve, but I hope that you can be part of that experience. So, blessed Advent to you all, and thank you for joining us for worship on this first Sunday in Advent at Peace Mennonite Church.